Hi, welcome to Triple C Chaotic Card Collecting, and the day has finally come to where I got my second order from Hybrid. The first order was on a 60-day, and that's actually a 40-card order. It's before they started doing the lottery fiasco that is now, and we're basically first come, first serve, and you could put what you wanted in. And, you know, if you put a 40-card order in, you were taking a risk because who the heck was HGA? And I felt like I needed a larger sample size than one or two. I saw people put, I put a couple cards in, and I'm like, you know, that really doesn't get me where I need to get. Like, I need to have a larger sample size. So on the first order, I put 40 cards in at $20. And on the second order, I put 20 cards in, but this time I did the 30-day. And I'll do a video of that process. It was kind of hit or miss for the most part. How about this? The summation turned out well, but sometimes I felt like maybe they're just overloaded. But it's it's all good. You know, no harm, no foul. We don't want to see any of the grades. So hold on 1 second. Let me get this to where you don't see the grades. All right. So some of you may be pros at grading. I am newer to the grading scene, just for really, I guess, monetary reasons. But this last 6 months, I've been all in on grading, more with HGA and CSG, really. I probably have about 500 cards out to them, multiple orders. And I have, let's see, I don't know, maybe like 110 out with PSA, which I don't expect anytime soon. Although I could be wrong with them shutting things down. But I'm all in HGA. I can't wait till they're pulling in 100,000 cards a week, and we'll look back a year, from now. We'll look back on this time like, hey, do you remember when we had that silly lottery thing? And it'll be a thing of a past. I think what's going on in the grading scene is healthy. So let's get to it. I have not seen these grades. I do have a Herbert autograph. It's not 1 of 5, but it's 1 card of 5, not numbered, but there are only 5. Green on card. Don't remember what's actually in this one. So I'm going to see that here is the Herbert, and let's save the Herbert for last. All right, here we go. Let me move Pat, and got a Joe Burrow Prism draft picks. 9. And my goal here is to, 1, I don't know what the grades are going to be. Most of my cards are pack pulled, and in order for me to make it in this business, I need to be able to pull straight from the packs and send out and get grades of at least an 8. I'm not expecting 9s and 10s on everything, especially with now 9.5 being the new 10. I want to know, hey, what does a pack pulled card grade? Because 95% of my cards are pack pulled. Especially how things are going now. I think almost every time I've won a card on Facebook or I've purchased a card on eBay, there's soft corners, or really the scratches is the biggest thing, not so much as much as the soft corners. So really, for grading, the cards I'm going to get to turn in for grading are going to be pack pulled. Is that the best way to go? Absolutely not. But until I can find someone who's going to actually send me cards that aren't, basically passed over, this is a learning process. So I'm not, like Elite Co. It's all about people's opinions. It's all about, what the machine's doing that day. But for me, in terms of collecting and business, I just 8s and above for newer cards. And then we'll just kind of see. So the corners on this one got a 9, the surface 8.5, edges 9, and centering 9. Pretty card. All right, we've got a Brady. Let's see what we got here. Brady and 9 on the Brady. We got a fireworks prism. That's cool. I like that. I like that tie-dye with the swirl. That's pretty neat. Matching with the fireworks. All right, corners was a 9. I think that's maybe... Let's get that. Edges 9, 8.5, 9. So far, it looks like straight from the pack, you're looking at 8.5, 9s on the first couple of cards. Okay, so this was, I believe, pack pulled, but these packs were a little... So these Luka rookies, I believe these are the Luka rookies. Even if they're like 8s, that's kind of what, because they got some soft corners. So let's see what happens. I think, it's been a while. And no, that has a 9, so that's good. See, let's see here. See that corner to me looked slightly rounded. That corners was a 9. Sometimes it's just hard to tell. See with these, and maybe it's not. It's just with the reflection, with the light, and I've got the thing to look close. These were also before you could do. There was just the 2 options, so you're going to see either a card match or a team match. There wasn't all the options that was now. Still looks pretty dope. 9, 9.5, 9, 9 for the Luka rookie. All right, here we go. And this is the Max Fried, one of my favorite pitchers. I'm a Red Sox Braves fan. But I was all in on Max Fried back in the days, or not back in the days, like a year or 2 ago. And I bought a bunch of autograph cards. So this is an autograph. You got the autograph 10, and let's see what we got. That's what I'm talking about. This is definitely a PC card for me. So I'm super excited to see that. I really like that, how it's just nice and basic. You got the edges is a 10, corners 9.5, that surface 8.5, and centering 9.5. So if we can have a discussion on how to make these surfaces look better to send in, because this surface, again, these are all pack pulled. I'm cleaning them. So I really would like to have maybe look at some videos on why surfaces or how to get surfaces at a higher grade. Yep, see, this also surface was 8.5. So far, if I were going to evaluate my ability to send in cards, something that I need to look at is what do I need to do to clean the surface or to evaluate the surface at a higher standard. All right, here we go. Tom Brady. And Tom Brady 9 Dominators. And this is going to be, looks like a team match. Again, surface 8.5. So either I am like Pigpen from the Peanuts game, and I just got dirt just emulating from my bean onto the cards, or something's going on with these cards, because it really is pack, sleeve, hard case. I mean, it's so. And then when I go to evaluate to see if these cards are going to be sent out, for the most part, a lot of them don't need cleaning. But I would need to know. I would need to know, because I don't know. So anyone watching this video, please send me links to other videos that might say, hey, this is how you clean a card, or this is what to look for surface. All right, Justin Herbert, rookie Stallions. Right. And this is a 9. This is the patch. You got surface on this one was a 9.5. So, hey, now we're talking. And 9's all the way around. It looks like it's matching the uni. And that's a cool looking 9, I'll tell you what. That's good. That's good. All right. Oh, got a Marco Luciano. And I got a few of these. Where are we at here? I'm sending these off to CSG. Yeah, there we go. I thought I had. So that's good. Got a first Bowman sending off to CSG. So let's see which one this is. Maybe it. Boom! Oh, it's a patch rated rookie and a very nice 9.5 all the way around. It's funny because I thought these patches would rate lower, because whenever you get them out of the pack, You see some whiting. Yeah, see, you got a little white edging. So you just assume they're going to be like 8s, 8.5s. But CSG right now can't handle the thicker card. They will, I think, this month. But so I just thought, what the heck? And again, this is when I thought I would be able to send 20, 40 cards a week to HGA, not realizing that they're going to have a cap. So I was just kind of grabbing cards, and my collection has exponentially grown in the last 2 months. So there would be cards now that I would send that probably have a little more value, but I'm still really excited to see what we have here. All right, this is a Guerrero autograph that I purchased on eBay. So this was not pack pulled, and let's see how it looks for a grade. Autograph is rated a 9, and this was a 9.5. Corners a 10, surface, edges, and center in a 10. So this is proof that you can purchase cards on eBay and still get them graded at so far this is one of the higher, and 9.5 is basically a 10 with HGA because 10 is pristine or whatever they call it now. So that, my friends, is probably a PC card. Not because of 9.5, but because I like autographs and Guerrero and of course Max Fried personal. All right, so again, this would have been one of those cards that I probably wouldn't have sent in because of the the 5 per. But at the time, this was a pack pulled autograph kicker, and I just thought, how obscure is this? No one's going to post a kicker for sale on eBay, and he's a heck of a kicker. Autograph at a 10, and let's see. And it was a pretty good-looking card, but I probably would have something else sent in place, but I'm still pretty excited about seeing what the grade is, because, you got to have a variety in your store and your PC. So, boom, I thought it would get, it looked... I thought it would get 10s. This just looked pristine. It looked perfect. So to get a 9.5 is awesome. And I think anyone who's a Chiefs fan or who's a kicker, in high school, college, and who collects kickers, this is going to make one heck of a card for your collection, assuming I sell it, because I still don't know what I'm doing with these cards. Since these HGA cards have a lock on them, I almost don't know if I want to give them up. It's tough. All right, so Tom Brady. So I've pulled a bunch of these types of cards, and a lot of them have kind of nicks or something through them. And I think that Brady had one right there, but you look on the front, that's just how the mask is, so it looks like that's how it's supposed to be. This was kind of a trial card. I wanted to know what these types of cards were going to grade. So if anybody has these kind of cards or wondering, take a close look on the back, press pause. And now let's see what the grade is. And a 9. I'm very happy with a 9. The corner's 9.5, surface, edges, and centering. But these cards, it doesn't take much for them to get nicked. And I absolutely love this card. I absolutely love these cards. I'm pulling a few of them. I like the series. I just really like this print. So far I'm happier than a pig and blah, blah, blah. This sets the tone. This says, hey, this can be profitable. Hey, this is worth your time. And so far, without even going through the rest of the stack, so far, so good. All right, hey, this is a Tua. I believe this is a patch. Yep. Memorabilia is not from any specific game or event, but it's still a cool-looking card. I had a few of these. I just picked one off to send. And 9.5. I'm ecstatic by these patch cards doing so well, because when I looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, these are gonna be 8, 8.5, which I'm happy with an 8. I'm more about the card. The grade kind of adds to it. Love the coloring. Really, this whole slab is awesome. But I know recently, like we're being more focused on the label and then the card. And it's hard not to, and that'll even out, once you get used to HGA and CSG and any other newcomers that come in. But my focus still is primarily on this card, and this card is like a beautiful stone, or you can say gasoline card, right? You got the gasoline going in the water, but it's awesome. 9.5, that's good. And also, again, since I'm newer to the grading, actual process of sending out, I've had plenty of cards, that I bought and purchased that were graded. But in terms of me going through that process and eyeing a card and, buying the thing that makes it, to check the centering, I want to make sure that I'm doing a good job as someone who's sending it out, because these aren't cheap, right? It adds up. All right, Justin Jefferson. This guy was amazing last year, and I'm expecting big things from him to continue. So let's see. This looks like a draft picks prism, and it is a 9.5 purple prism. I know that for some reason, because they're not in their NFL uniform, this card doesn't go for as much. That's great for a collector like me, because I love the college uniforms. So if they want to sell these cards to me for whatever, 10% less, 20% less, I am all in, especially when the card matches the uni and now the label matches everything. And then you also have this great score. You got 9.5s all around except the edges. So see, that's good for me to know that this card had a 9 edge. So with these 20 cards, what I'll be doing is evaluating them in depth in terms of, okay, because you know your cards, you know your kids, you know your cards, and I can do a good job of being able to look, and I can see some fraying there, a little bit, like some of the prisms do. But 9.5. All right, we got another Tom Brady. I'm originally from Mass, so huge Tom Brady fan. Not just getting him a slab because, hey, Tom Brady cards sell, Actually, I think this is the autograph for the Justin Herbert. So let's see what this goes for. Boom, 9.5. So obviously this would probably be just a card I wouldn't have sent in. I think maybe at that time the Brady Prism was like going for like $40-$50 raw. 9.5 on the Tom Brady base. First year Tampa, so this is going to go in the PC. This will probably be a showpiece. Just because I love Brady, and he'll forever be, I don't want to say a patriot, but us appreciative Patriot fans, Tom Brady is going to be forever the GOAT. Don't matter what team he plays for, but still go Patriots. Heck of a Super Bowl win though, Tom Brady. All right, another Luka rookie, and 9.5. Now, these were just a couple of random packs that I had. I actually don't collect a bunch of basketball. 9.5 all the way around. I thought this would hit pretty good. So I'm very happy with this. I like how everything matches. I like it when the card matches the team, and now we have an option to have the label match everything. So this is a really nice card. I think, Luka collector is going to be happy with this one. I won't keep it because I don't, unless it's from the 80s or 90s basketball. I'm not that into the new basketball unless it's to turn a profit or to collect. My PSA order has a bunch of Mahomes rookies, so I should, I don't know when I'm going to get those back, but I probably have a dozen Mahomes rookies. So I'll be happy to see what those are. So this is probably, this is 2020, might be a base, might be a prism. We'll see. And it is a prism hollow and 9.0. This actually got 3 9.5s and the edges for a 9. So I'll definitely check the prisms to make sure these edges, if they're going to be 9s, take a look on why. But I'm happy with these 9.5s because when I look at it, I see nice. Now, to me, then, I guess this would be a 9.5, but I don't know why it would be 3 9.5s and 1 9 to bring it down to a 9. But 9.5. When you see 3 9.5s, a collector's going to get a better deal on it. That's quite all right. Sometimes you're a part of that. Sometimes you are the buyer that gets a good deal, and sometimes you're a seller that has to sell the good deal. It's all a part of that circle of life in the business world. But then, again, I love the college unis on these NFL players, so that looks good. I really like that one, actually. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to give any of these cards up, man. Or woman. All right, I'm going to just save the Herberts for last. I might as well. All right, another Max Fried autograph. I got a 9.5. Again, I love Max Fried. And this could have been an 8, and I still would have been like, All right, I actually had a couple of these. So this was also another eBay buy a couple years ago, whatever. And to see 2 autographs that you buy off of eBay to get such good grades, this gives me hope. And of course, this was before the craze. But still, I really what I've been doing is just messaging people on eBay and saying, hey, listen, I want to grade these cards. Is there any reason why, like, these cards wouldn't grade, or is there anything I need to be looking out for? And a lot of them have been up front. I don't know the summation of that because this is my first graded cards getting back from HGA. But I'd be curious to see. I got a 40 card set, and I actually just won last night a 5 spot. So I've got some cards going out. So, but most of them still are pack pulled. But it's a process. All right, another Brady, and this is a very nice 2015 red, white, and blue. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and hammer it in. Love it when the jersey matches the card, and now we can have the label match. We got 9s across the board for 2015 card Prism that's just been sitting in a box. That's very good because that's many years that a card could get, dinged, damaged, and if they're using technology to notice on the Prism, because, Prisms can have, the dimples and a lot of other frays. So to have a 7-year card score a 9, very happy. All right, now we got the Herberts. I'm pretty sure the Luminance is the autograph. Yep, so that autograph is a 10. So let's go ahead and do this Prism here. Draft pick Prism, Herbert. And we're looking at a 9.0. Again, you got everything matching up, looking good. Corners and edges, 9.5. Surface, 9. So I haven't really had the surface issues that we have the first couple cards. But still, I would really like to know the best way to evaluate the surface. Love that green. I bet you it'd look great in a CSG slab. And as the haters comment below, I hate that slab. Speaking of which, very secure. This is the first HGA slab. Once you hold the CSG slab, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be hard to go back. This HGA is also nice and firm. The sides are a little high, good grip. So they'll fit on top of each other really well. But definitely quality, like they were saying. All right, two more. What do we got here? Absolute, Herbert, and we got another 9. It's a green, the green parallel, and I liked how the HGA matches that down there. Very sweet how everything matches all the way around. Again, they got 2 9.5s and 9, so resulting in an overall score of a 9. Very satisfied. All right, so I bought this off of eBay. Thought I would splurge. It's not a 1 of 5. There's only 5 autographs. I love on card, just like anybody versus on the sticker. So this is the one that I've got the biggest investment in, and hoping that it nets a great grade. And oh, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Corner's a 10. It doesn't even need to be a 10. If at least one of them is a 10, you can see on eBay. People like to see that, Not to say that I'm going to sell the card. I appreciate Mr. Herbert. I know it's not Herbert, actually putting some effort into his autograph, because I see some of these autographs and it makes me just want to not collect their card. And I think players miss an opportunity to connect with their audience in such a simple way. And I get it. They're autographing tons of cards. But, if you want to pay me 9 figures, I'll autograph until my fingers fall off. So, Justin Herbert, green, cool green with the yellow, luminance. You got 5 of these made. I got one of them, and his corners are a 10. So, keep watching. Over the next few months, we'll have more videos to post, but in about 4 months, I know 4 months seems far away, I'm going to be having probably an order every week or 2 from CSG popping in, and so I'll be able to fill this with content that I know you'll want to watch and then evaluate for your own grading purposes, but please subscribe, please like this, or, don't like it, whatever. But just interact. Any questions, any thoughts, please put in the comments below. That's the main purpose of this channel, is to create that dialogue. Happy hunting, happy grading.
Hit that like button.